Hello, I'm John Fox on channel John on the West. I'm having a witness adventure, and it's kind of lovely how you can see the mountain from everywhere. It is a mountain, that sort of makes sense, but I'm just outside this room I ended at the end of the last episode, this puzzle I solved. And I was going away. Obviously, I've taken maybe it's not obvious, but I've taken a photograph of this so I can use it later on. But I just noticed as I was ending the video, there's a tree there. Isn't that interesting? Is it not? Is that not interesting, that tree? Because from that... Yeah. I don't know, I thought it was interesting. In a kind of... Not in a meaningful sense, in a sort of... Isn't it weird that that's there? And I guess what makes it interesting, I'm having a guess here, is... I think it's a part of a puzzle. So here, right here, I can look down. I would have always been able to look down, but that piece of paper would not have come out until later. I just want to know why it's there. Maybe it's just to mark the window, I don't know. Anyway, thought I'd tell you that. Right, here it is again. Sorry, my software crashed, so I had to run back and repeat the things I've already said. But, now I've got to pretend I'm surprised when I do this and go over. I was surprised the first time around. No, I wasn't. Hang on. Why would I be... This is the wrong way. Damn it. I wasn't surprised because obviously I pointed out on the last episode and I knew before that. But it's one of these ways. Here it is. This pool, obviously I knew about. So, fantastic. I say, having already clicked it. Basically, it was at this point that I realised that my recording had stopped. But I wasn't too far behind. Lovely! And that's going to the thing. There was a flower, wasn't there? Maybe I can see the flower from one of these angles? Doesn't look like it, does it? No. Is there any other reason to be up here apart from to get that one? Have a quick look around. Right. Just a lovely look at that mountain. There's the tower. What's this? Right, I can't see... Ooh. That's too far away. Okay. Let's go all the way to the other side. Yeah, I'm quite far in this game. Well, actually, how far am I? 206 solved. Not that far. I mean, if there is the amount of puzzles I think there is. And I think there's loads. Right. Does that make any discernible difference? Now that sun obviously can be... There we go! Ah, oh, look at that! Yeah, baby! That's clever. That's clever, clever, clever. I don't know why I say things 3 times. Yes. Anyway.
I am standing on the threshold about to enter a room. It is a complicated business. In the first place, I must shove against an atmosphere pressing with a force of 14 pounds on every square inch of my body. I must make sure of landing on a plank, travelling at 20 miles a second around the sun. A fraction of a second too early or too late, the plank would be miles away. I must do this whilst hanging from a round planet head outward into space and with a wind of ether blowing at no one knows how many miles a second through every interstice of my body. The plank has no solidity of substance. To step on it is like stepping on a swarm of flies. Shall I not slip through? No. If I make the venture, one of the flies hits me and gives me a boost up again. I fall again and am knocked upwards by another fly, and so on.
Yes.
I may hope that the net result will be that I remain about steady, but if, unfortunately, I should slip through the floor or be boosted too violently up to the ceiling, the occurrence would be not a violation of the laws of nature, but a rare coincidence. These are some of the minor difficulties. I ought really to look at the problem four-dimensionally as concerning the intersection of my world line with that of the plank. Then again, it is necessary to determine in which direction the entropy of the world is increasing in order to make sure that my passage over the threshold is an entrance, not an exit. Verily, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a scientific man to pass through a door. And whether the door be barn door or church door, it might be wiser that he should consent to be an ordinary man and walk in, rather than wait till all the difficulties involved in a really scientific ingress are resolved. Arthur Eddington, 1927.
That was cool. That was my favourite one yet. He was talking about, you know, atoms and stuff. I could try and explain, but I'd just sound stupid trying to. I know what it means, but, you know, explaining that is a different thing than understanding it. Right, maybe it needs to be connected to something. Can't see anything. Okay. Do I have any ideas? Well, I should go back to some of the places I've not finished, shouldn't I? Super laser. This is a finished place, so I don't know why I'm even around here. I'm starting to get to know the place quite well, though. The world, this island. I think so. I've pretty much decided the glyphs are going to be the final thing I do. I mean, I find a bunch accidentally, I'm sure, but I hope so anyway. Yes. Sorry, game alt tabbed on me. No idea why that happens. I still don't know how to do anything here. Obviously that's where the laser comes from. So no, I'm gonna continue onwards. I'll get I should just go straight to the treehouse, shouldn't I? Well, the boat's here, because I like to leave it here. Just have a quick look up here. There's got to be a reason why it lets me up here, right? I think I'm getting better at spotting them. There's another one. Have I done that one already? Evidently not. Lovely. I know there's one there, but I can't get that one to work for some reason. Maybe because I'm just not standing in the right position. Right. I think I know where the right position is then. I think it is... Oh, I was going to say up there. No, I still think it's up there. Ah, but it's not on. Damn. But I think I'll get lifted up and then I'll be at the right angle. But I can try from up here. Oh, no. It needs to be... Because there's a thing that's small in the pattern. Whatever, those aren't the most interesting ones to watch, I don't think. I'm not 100% sure on that. I just feel that they're probably not the most interesting. But I still have not figured out the tri... Oh crap, how do I get back? That tri-pattern thing, and I know my brother does know. And yes, it is important for me to figure it out because of that reason. But I would have needed to have figured that out anyway, to be honest. So let's have a quick look at this thing and see if it suddenly makes sense. Yep, still makes... I have no idea what that means. But I want to be up here, and I'm willing to go up here very slowly. Has that not been solved? That looks like a solvable problem. Even if I guess it, it looks solvable. No, that's either that's a circle or that, or whatever. The birds. And that just controls the lift. These here. So normally you would block off the reds from the greens. But that says no, you've not done the tribe thing. So what if I... No, I need to understand this. Why? Why does it work like that? When I do that, it turns that green off and they're separated out. But why? Why does it do that? Because otherwise I'm just guessing. That turns these reds off. So I could do this. But I think it changes. I don't know why. Yeah. So that was a deliberate attempt to turn that green off, but I don't understand. I know every time I do this I'm just thinking, I don't understand. So I want to turn that green off. Huh. Green. Is there a pattern to what gets turned off? Is there a pattern? Can I see a pattern? Am I being stupid? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't guess my way through all of these. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it appears I can guess my way through all of these, but... Right. Well, I can do this. I can put... If one's going to disappear... Not that one. Well, if only one can disappear... This is the logic I'm having to go with, because I just don't get them. No. Ah, no, it could be that left one there. No. solving puzzles and not understanding, and it's really frustrating. I just need to know what it means. It must have a definite, solid meaning behind what the try symbol does. Oh, I'm going to take some tea. Like, I don't want to set up a laser and be like, how did you do that? I don't know. I guessed all of the puzzles. What? Well, they were educated guesses, right? I know this. I know that it can how do I explain this? The try symbol can make another symbol go away. And thus make puzzles that were unsolvable by one method not so. In fact, not only can it make stuff go away, it has to, otherwise that is not a solution. Yeah? Because that, if you cover up that, what I just did should have solved the puzzle. But it's matched with something. It's paired with something. If I do this, it looks like that I would fail because the green is with the red, but it makes the green disappear. It makes a green white. Makes the green... Right. It makes the green white because it's contained within the same box. Yes, I figured it out. Yes, it takes the singular element. Bloody hell, I'm going back. Sorry, I'm going back and re-solving all those puzzles with my new knowledge. God damn it, that took me ages to figure out. Alright. How would that one even work? Okay, no, take me down to the Paradise City where the puzzles aren't solved. Alright, I'm just going to re-solve this to make sure I'm right. Oh, does that not work like that? Hang on. Oh, and it doesn't even have to be... It just has to be contained within an element. Right. I'm going to trap myself here then. Right, so let's resolve all these puzzles, right? So, normally I'd have to do that, but that has to be used, right? It has to be used, otherwise the puzzle is not solved. That will remove that element from the game. This one has to remove an element, and it has to be contained within the same field as that removed element, like so. Ah, it's making sense. This is wonderful. How the hell did I figure this out? If you go back, I figured this out by removing... I knew that one had to be left behind, but I didn't know the logic of why one had to be left behind. So I was doing all sorts of daft nonsense and just brute forcing my way through it. So, that's actually the solution. That is not the solution. Right? That's wrong. So I'm pretty happy to have figured this out. And this is the correct solution. I'm fairly confident. I don't think... No, I do want to do the next, because I missed them. I essentially missed the puzzles by doing a stupid method. So what if I try and do it left, right, left, right? Was that what I did before? Let's try up, down. Both of them are right. Cool. Ah, and I can't believe I didn't figure it out. Hang on. That just requires me to do them all. There isn't one. The worst thing is, the whole point of these puzzles is to teach me. And that I didn't. I just brute forced my way through them. That's the same puzzle again. This time I need to leave one open. That's wrong, see? Because I tried to... Nope. Has to start there. What are you doing? See, I did that probably in the previous video going, no, that doesn't work, I don't get it. Why does it... Why does it change which one it disappears? And it would change which one it disappears. There we go, that's the solution. Wonderful! Okay, let's head back up and actually solve that puzzle. Sorry. I'm happy now. Ah. Feel silly, it took me so long to figure that out. Does the sun move? That is to say, since shadows and light, or literally the position of the sun, could affect it. Which ones did I guess and which ones did I do? Let's redo them all. Right, so yes, and this one's easy, right? So I need a singular element to disappear. It could be either one, to be honest, but it chose the green. I don't know why it chose the green, but it did. Right. Singular element. So that can't do it, actually. So there are two choices. This would work as well. Did that? There we go. Singular element. That will do it. Or is that what I did last time? Right. Nope. It has to be that what I did. No, hang on. That doesn't work. Oh, what did I do last time then? Oh. No, that doesn't work, you pillock. There we go. Right. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yay, I know what I'm doing! The puzzles make sense now. There are actually puzzles involved in the puzzles. Who would have thought it? Right. That seems like the logical starting position. It has to end up like this. Right, maybe I'm thinking of this all wrong. No, 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 no. It's almost there. Just that stray orange. Right. No, that doesn't work. Huh. Right, how do I do this? There's 2 greens. It takes the minority. Oh, I figured it out. Lovely. Right, that's a nice and easy one. Oh, damn. Okay, John, what are you doing wrong? Let's go around here. There we go. Nope, nope. It's the last one as well, isn't it? This feels simple. To lock that many up, it needs to be a rather simple thing anyway. Well, something like this. There we go. That was accidental. Let's follow the wire, shall we? Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yes. Nope. There we go. We got it. Ah. Hang on. Oh. It's bloody simple. That was there already, wasn't it? Let's try that again. Thought I had that. Yes. So it got rid of the wrong one. Why did it get... Hang on. Did I do that last time? Did I do something really dumb last time? Of course I did something really dumb last time. Because... Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I didn't even notice it wasn't. So it got rid of one of the... Yeah, and I was like, oh, why didn't that work? Right. Damn it. That's clearly wrong, John. Huh. No, it needs to. Right, I want to leave one orange out for the greens. Huh. That's no oranges. We lean forwards. Huh. Well, now I've got no excuse. The worst thing is I can cut them up, or I can use that to get rid of one of them. It looks somewhat similar, doesn't it? Why would you start there, John? You need to get rid of that. I can't get rid of half of these. Yeah, you can. Alright. No, 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 that's fine. I'm going to start here. Remove everything and only leave... only leave... that one black, yes. That should do it, yeah? Yes! Oh, where did that lead? Was that always there? I like this nice simple one. Yay! It's in the shape of a ladder, that's why it's a nice simple one. That's cool. Right, no more lift for me. Lift is for scrubs. What did that power? Not sure. But we need to do this one here. And it can't be that difficult. Right. New plan. New plan, new plan, new plan. Right, it's a bit like the old plan, I'm going to be honest, but... Crap. Okay, no, I've almost got it. The only one green that I can leave out is this one. Alright. Is it possible? Yes, because it is not possible to leave... You can do things like that, but it's not quite the same. That's not obviously not the correct answer. Huh. Something like that might help me though. Things must remember I can do things like that. Cut off these corners. Right. I'll get this. What's that over there? I'm going to look out these windows. Just having a look around. Change of atmosphere. Right. Come on, John. That cannot possibly resolve, right? Huh. Is that it? That's it, isn't it? No, no it's not. Damn it, god damn it. I almost... For something like this... And I know I've left a dot. But that's... Oh, I'm going to do that again, because I feel like that might be close. Frustratingly, that leaves one dot and one green. Can I do that again? Hang on. Right, have I made a really easy puzzle really complex accidentally? I think I did, didn't I? I'm taking the stairs. I'm not a scrub. Lift taking a scrub. Stairs for me. Let's take this outside. Right. Where does this go? It goes outside, alright. This is quite a long way away. Right. Where the hell am I? Ah! Right. I could solve this. Damn. Can I? Not without the rest of the puzzle, unfortunately. Right, where is the rest of the puzzle? I've almost got another laser. Let's go back down. There's got to be an easier way back down than the way I came. Yeah, it was literally right behind John. Right, we're going to do this. We're going to get another laser. Where's the other bit? Goes down there and across the sea into the shack. Oh, I see. Let's go into the shack. Everything's a shack to you. You know where the boat lives. Right. I'm trying to figure out how to get down. It's in here. Okay. We can do this. And I'm willing to go over time to do it as well. Of course the final bit is here. Of course it's here. Oh dear, I feel like I've got loads to go. Right, I suspect I have an entire section to go then. But let's solve this puzzle, which I should have thought I had solved. Yeah, I think these are about pairs, John. You have to pair them off. Can they be touching other pairs? Hang on. Can I do this? No, because that doesn't even make any sense, John. Can I do this? Hang on, is there too many dots? No, I didn't include one of the dots into one of the places. Right, there we go. I can't remember if the dots can have the other dots with them. I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you go. We'll finish that place. Let me double check that's here is where the wire goes to. Oh, it's plainly this wire, isn't it? It goes up there. And I don't know how to get up there. I do know how to get up there. It's a bloody lift. Somewhere. Hang on. Apparently this is legal. I can't even see them. Right. Yeah, really far away things. Hoping this is the lift. 1, 2. Looks it's 6, but that doesn't make sense as a 6. Damn. 1, 2. Okay, it's this. The simple ones. What the hell are those symbols? I can't see from here. Are they diagonal dots? Okay. So... that's 2 diagonal dots. Crap. can't see what symbol that is. It's almost as if I need to take the lift up. And the lift up is blatantly going to be controlled by this. Come on, we can do this. It's right there. I just need to... You can see the logic I was applying, right? That this would be like that, so it would be like that. That made sense to me. No, of course not. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's try that again. But this time... what would that shape look like, John? It would have to involve this anyway. Like that, but it wouldn't have these bits. They're not compatible shapes. Okay. So what are compatible shapes? Right, these two are compatible with each other. And then I need to add that bit. Oh, hang on, how the hell does that work? Suddenly got a bit weird. Hang on, would a square work? Could it be a square? It could, but it wouldn't fit anywhere. Well, that couldn't be a square because that doesn't count. It could still be a square though. Like, because the diagonal lines, I assumed at first they wouldn't connect, but no, hang on. Let's say the first one is like this, right? Even though that requires a bit. I might be missing information here. I think I'm missing information. Ah, but it just looks like two diagonal lines. It's so solvable. Give me a jump. It's kind of humorous that you can solve them from really far away though. On the next video I will be doing star puzzles, but I would really love to be able to do this one. Hang on. Let's do the two compatible objects. What was I thinking? Of course. There we go. Yes! Yes! Go lift! Go. I'm not sure what that is, but go whatever I did. I mean, this may travel harder rather than more difficult. Okay. I don't know what that was. Maybe it'll make more sense up top. I guess I gave myself access to that thing there. Right, I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah, I did. I just gave myself access to an area that I don't have access to just yet. Hang on. Before I let you go, let's see if I can get to this place via the outside. Right. Might have to exit the entire place, but... let's go across here. And I'm just going to follow the line, see if I can get in the shark through the window. Like so. Ooh, there's lots of stuff out here. So I'm leaning forwards now, I'm into it now. why I never saw this before. Thank you. There's one of these, which I have no idea what that means. Right, I don't think this is the area I wanted. I have been here before. You just have to open the thing every single time. Right, but I do know other patterns. There are shadows on this. Right. Let's quickly solve this. Oh yeah. Let's do these ones very quickly. Sorry, I just found puzzles. That's definitely on purpose. Alright. Left, up, right, right, down. Left, up, right, right. What? I'm going to draw... No, I'm just going to take a goddamn picture. I've got a phone. Is that cheating? Screw it, I don't care. I was supposed to be ending the video, John. Oh, come on. Of course you were going to end the video, but you found the solution to a puzzle. Right. Down. Up. Up. Left. Oh, okay, hang on. This bit's easy. I knew one of them would involve shadows. Right. Let's open this door again. Let's quickly do this, There we go. Hang on. What did I do wrong there? Come on, John. Down. Right, I think I know what my mistake was. Not that. Lovely. That opens that up, which is good. It means I don't have to do anything weird. Guessing that it's that. Yep. So we ignore the grid. Again, we ignore the grid. Well, it seems easier. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, we're on a roll. Ignore the grid, John. Yes! Right. We've gone way, way over time, but whatever. I'm on a roll. Let's do this. Huh. Okay. We're almost at the end as well. What is causing that shadow? There are grid lines still. I don't think the sun does. That's a grid line. That's a grid line. Ah. Right. I think this would be a good time to let you guys go. I did something very significant already. I'm happy with what I've done. And of course I've opened the way to the shack, so it's pretty easy to get back there. Like so. And I solved that little area. Which is best. So I've been John Proxy on channel John West. I've been having a witness adventure.